Wait, I am continuing exactly from where I left off from the last video because my video recorder cut me off. Don't know why, but this is part 2 of the Centipede. So I was just at the part where I was saying when you're now going up the screen. So if you're going left, you're gonna do your upwards motion and go right, and then if you are going right, and then you go your upwards motion and you go left. So then if you're going up the screen, this is the same thing as when you're going up, it does its, it's the turn, I guess you could say. It's the turn either way, going up. And then, this is, was going down. Was going down is true. So if it's not doing any of these, if it's if it's going up, if it hits the player boundary, if it's okay. So if you're in the player boundary, it's gonna keep on going up the screen. But when you hit the player boundary, it's gonna start going down the screen again, and then obviously when you hit the bottom again, it'll go up, and then it stays in its little area. Which it's more easily able to be seen when I start playing the game. So then the movement boolean, so if you're down, your speed is, you're going, pause.y is going down, up is, minus. So pretty straightforward for the movement. So this right here, spawn the bodies in the head, is when you are spawning a bunch of little bodies behind. So you create new bodies, you walk the list, and you set the head, which is obviously the centipede head is this. So then it goes through the body num. So if you said, body num is 10. So while body num is greater than 0, so, you're adding all the little bodies to your centipede. This is for if you are a body segment right behind the head. And then if you're in the middle, it sets the body behind it again, so it's just this little linked list. And then the body num is minus minus after you get out of these, so it just goes through these all the way until, you've spawned every single body. This is specifically for the bodies. Its collision, pretty much is, this is collision of the head. So, if you hit the head, it's going to do the whole change body to head function, which was in the shared decrements, the number of the heads in the game, because this checks when to go to the next level, because if there's no heads in the game, well, then you're on to level 2, or level 3, or level 4. Pretty simple. So, basically just does basic gist. So this sets the body behind. This is checking if there's a poison mushroom, so that's used at the top, so if it's poison, it's going to go all the way down the screen. So let's go to the bodies really fast. So the bodies take in a bunch of stuff. So they take in mushroom field, they take in a pause X, a pause Y, they have to have a head pointer, they have a head body pointer, and then they have a behind body pointer because they got to get what's around them. So they have a function called check the head and check the body, and this is where the magic happens for getting the centipede to act as a centipede. So let's just go to that really fast. So let's go, and it is right here. So check the head. So basically it's saying it sees what the head's movement is. So if it's going down, it says the current direction for the centipede body is then going to be it's going to be the head's motion. And then to check the body, so if there's a body and a body, and the body is going to be checking this body in front of it. So it's going to be its next direction is going to be whatever the body is doing. So it goes in its nice little centipede motion. And then the movement is pretty simple too. Let's just look at this right here. So if next direction is 1, so 1 is 2, So one is going right. So if it's going right, it goes into this if statement and it checks if the current direction is 2. So 2 is going down. So pretty much if it's going right, so current direction, if it's going down, and then it's going to be going it's right. So it's so hard to explain. Like, you have, it's basically when you're watching a centipede go across the screen, and then it goes down, and then the current direction is going to be down, but then the direction over here is going to be still right, but then it'll change. It's complicated. So yeah, let's just play. Let's play the game, and I'll have you look at the centipede. Alright, so there's a centipede, and he does his thing. He hits, and I don't have the thing where he hits the score stuff. So he goes and he hits, and he goes down, and he's getting hit by the bullet. And his connection is a little messed up, and it's only when he's going left. Not sure why, but yeah. So it goes to the next thing. Let's show off when he gets to the bottom. I mean, he just continues to go back. So does his thing. He goes down the level. Pretty simple. Don't want to get hit by the spider. Okay, so he's close to hitting the bottom of the screen, which then he'll go back up. So he hits the bottom, and he starts going back up again. So pretty simple. So he goes up, goes up, goes up. And he should start going down. There we go. Starts going down then. So he acts like a typical centipede. Pretty simple. Yeah, and I don't have factories implemented for the centipede because it was getting super confusing. But it's just doing the new make new centipede head or make new body. Pretty much is how I have it right now.